Hello guys, I am back. Welcome back to another video. It's been forever, so I apologise for the silence on here. It's been absolutely ages since I've done a YouTube video. You know what? I've been meaning to. Every single week I go, right, I'm going to do a YouTube video this week, and then I just, it just never happens, so I apologise. But I'm back. I've got quite a few updates and some exciting news, so I thought it's the perfect time to bring back YouTube. I'm also about to leave for the gym. I'm doing a double session today, so I'm doing strength and conditioning straight into Muay Thai. I have to leave in about 10 minutes, so I'm going to really try not to waffle on for too long. Basically, life update, goals update, training update. So, training update is I've officially started a cut. So if you follow me on Instagram and if you follow my journey for a while, you'll know that when I was back in England last year, I did like a bulking phase and I gained 4 kilos. It was really good. I gained lots of shape back, which was my goal. My goal was to gain shape, gain muscle mass back after being in Thailand for so long and after fight camp and everything like that. So achieved that goal, that was great. But then after that, when I got to Australia, I didn't really have a goal in place and I was just kind of going to the gym. I was slowly getting back into Muay Thai, obviously testing my body, seeing what my body can do after like the fight camp and lots of anxiety and things like that. And I was just kind of floating, like I didn't really have any set goals in place. I knew that I wanted to lose a little bit of body fat, just because obviously when you do a bulk, inevitably there is going to be a little bit of fat gain that comes with that. And I just didn't feel 100% like comfortable. It's not that I hated my body at all. It's just that I wanted to feel a little more comfortable, be a little bit leaner. So I kind of went into a cut, but I wasn't really taking it seriously. Like I had no real motivation to lose weight or to cut. So I was kind of cutting, but not really seriously. I just kind of was just doing it like eyeballing the food. I was tracking my calories, but not 100%, which obviously not ideal, I know. And I did manage to lose 2 kilos. So at the start of the year, I was around 64.2 kilos. Managed to lose two kilos just from kind of eyeballing things, not really taking things seriously. But now I've been locked in for about 2.5 weeks now. I've been super locked in. Started at 62.2 and I'm now down to 60.9. So I've been doing really well with my cut the last couple of weeks. Been taking it super seriously. Like I've 100% been tracking absolutely everything that I've been eating. It's not been 100% perfect, don't get me wrong, it's never going to be perfect, but if you put in the work, then the results will follow. But anyway, the reason why I'm actually doing a cut is because I'm doing a interclub in a couple of weeks. So they do it at the gym. I think I spoke about it on my last couple of YouTube videos. They do it at the gym where I train at, but it's like, they call it a hit out, and it's basically like an interclub, but between the different like gym locations kind of thing. So I'm going to be doing that. And from what I've heard about the previous hit outs at this gym is it's kind of treated as basically a fight, but there's no winner, there's no loser. It's just like a fun night, but apparently it's quite intense. And if you've ever done an interclub, you'll know that they can be quite tense anyway. So I'm treating it basically like a fight. I want to be treating it essentially like a fight camp. So I'm in like a mini fight camp, that's what I'm going to call it. And also in other exciting news, I really hope none of my Thai friends are going to watch this because I want it to be a surprise. But in 4 weeks' time, I'm going to Thailand just for a week, just for a little holiday, just to visit my friends and my family out there. So super exciting stuff coming up. 4 weeks going to Thailand, come back, and then it will be like 3 weeks and I'll be doing the hit out. And my plan is, right, don't hold me to this, okay, guys, but my plan is if everything goes well with the hit out and I'm feeling good, because my thing at the moment, why I haven't jumped straight back into a fight after my fight camp was just got really anxious, I had loads of health anxiety after it. I'm just trying to push myself again and see what my body can handle without me having panic attacks again. So I'm planning for the hit out. If that goes well, then we'll see, but I would like to jump into a D-class fight soon after the hit out if it goes well. So don't hold me to that, but that's the ideal. In an ideal world, if I could have it if I could have it my way, I would do the hit out, everything would be perfect, it'd be really sick, I'd have the best time ever, and then I don't know, a month later I would do my first D-class fight. But we're going to see how the hit out goes. No pressure, because I feel like if I start putting pressure on myself, that's when the anxiety starts coming with it. So that's the plan. I'm going to continue my cut. The goal with the cut is I want to do the hit out at 60, and then I'm going to keep cutting from there, because if I am to fight, I said I wanted to fight at 58 kilos, but Jake said that's too heavy for me. It's not too heavy, but I went to the fights the other day. A couple of guys at our gym fought, went to the fights, and there was this lady that fought, and she was 58 kilos, and she was massive. Like, she was tall, she was jacked, she was so jacked, and she was so strong. She absolutely dominated the other girl. And I saw that, and I was like, right, okay. And it was D-class as well, and I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna have to get lower than 58, because if I get better of her, I'm gonna panic. So if I am to fight, then I want to get down to around 56-ish. Ideally lower, but for my first fight, I'm not going to stress too much about weight, but 56 would be the goal for my first fight. So that's why I'm cutting, because I don't want it to be absolutely awful come the fight. Like I want to get to 60 for the hit out, and then I can drop more like in a month if I do decide to fight after. Just think with fights, you don't want for me anyway, I don't want the weight cutting to be, oh my God, I have to lose like 4 kilos in a week, 5 kilos in a week. Like I'd rather start now and make the whole process a lot easier for me when it comes to it, you know what I mean? So that's the reason behind why I'm cutting, and that is my update. I'm going to stop rambling because I do actually have to leave in a minute. I can't speak, what the hell? I'll take you to some of my training sessions this week, try and film as much as I can, and just give you guys a bit of an insight into my mini fight camp over the next few weeks.
How long is it?
1, let's go!
Just hiding in the corner having my dates before I start.
And in order to do that, you need to be a winning fighter. So, different levels. What you need to do to be a winning fighter. Number 1, technique and skill. That comes first above everything else. You need to be a good boxer or a good Muay Thai. That comes first. Caveat, these are 90-second rounds, so you don't really have time. You don't have time to analyze your opponent, pick them apart, go Lomachenko. What you need to do, step in there and beat the shit out of them, right? Which leads into our next point, which is strength and power. You need to be strong, you need to be powerful, okay? And then you need to be able to have an engine. You need to have a gas tank to put out that power, that strength, using your skill, which is your aerobic conditioning, glycolytic conditioning, and your alactic conditioning. The triangles of conditioning, right? Super simple. Steady state work, that's your aerobic, and sprint work, different durations for your other 2 energy systems. Don't worry, as the SSC goes, I'll get you covered with that. You don't have to worry, you don't have to do any homework. Beautiful. Mindset.
It is the next day. I'm just making myself a quick protein shake. Got to track and weigh everything out now because I'm officially on a cut and we're not leaving anything up to guesswork. It's just a banana because I'm going to training in a bit, in about an hour or so, some fruits, some protein and some yogurt. Super simple, to be honest. But yeah, I had some good training last night. I did a double session, and so I did S&C straight into Muay Thai. And then we did a team meeting for the hit out, just where we went over like the expectations and the standards going into the hit out kind of thing, which is cool. So yeah, I'm really excited for the hit out. I know it's technically like just an inter club, but the gym takes it really seriously. So it is like a huge deal in the gym, and you know, we're being told to actually treat it like a fight. So it is a mini fight camp. I'm excited about it. I'm not looking forward to all the sprints that I'm gonna have to do. And not looking forward to cutting. I don't technically need to cut, but like I was saying yesterday, I just want to make it easier if I do go straight into a fight afterwards. Although the scale has gone up a little bit today, which is 100% to be expected. During my period tomorrow, and I started taking creatine, I think 3 or 4 days ago now. So when you take creatine, they do say there is that period at the start, just where your body's kind of getting used to taking it, and you do hold a little bit more water weight than usual. So I'm not panicking, but I am back up to 62.5 today. But like I said, I'm not panicking. I'm still doing everything by the board. Like I'm still tracking. I'm still going to weigh in every day. And then once my period's been and gone, once I've adjusted the creatine, it should go back down again. If not, then that would be an indicator that I'm kind of doing something wrong, and I need to reassess my calories. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. So, you know, the more data you can track, the better when it comes to cutting. So we're going to see how it goes. Good morning, guys. It's currently 5:15 in the morning and I'm getting ready for training. I have to leave in 10 minutes. I'm just having a very quick bowl of cereal and I need to sort my hair out because what the heck. But yeah, I'm off to do a boxing class and then I'm going to do S&C. I'm the bravest because I only had like 5 hours sleep last night and I was awake in the night with really bad period cramps. My period hasn't come yet, so my plan is I'm going to get my workouts in before it comes because I know when it does arrive, I'm not going to want to train. So wish me luck. Gym and I've made some protein oats. They're horrible, don't be fooled. I don't know what it is, but I just can't get my protein oats to go right. I either put too much water in it and then it ends up like soup, or apparently not enough water and then it just goes really stodgy. So don't be fooled, it might look good, but it's really not. It's really dry and it's really, you know, when you can just taste the texture of the protein. That's what I'm dealing with now. So anyway, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad I got up early this morning and went to training because my two options were I was either going to wake up at 5 o'clock, get to the gym for 5:45 and do a double session, boxing and S&C, or I was going to be really lazy and go into the gym at about 10 o'clock and just do S&C. I thought if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it and I'm going to have the rest of the day off. So got up, got it done, and I'm so glad I did because I've just got back now and it's only about 9:30. And not to give you guys too much information, but put it this way, if I was going now, I wouldn't be going. So yeah, I'm just going to have this and I'm going to go and have a shower. I'm going to go pick Jake up from work because he's still there at the moment. And I've got the rest of the day. I've got to do a little bit of work on my laptop and I've got to do a bit of content. But other than that, I'm probably going to have a nap because I only had 5 hours sleep last night. Very tired. It's been a tough start to the week. Another quick update that I haven't told you guys, I've actually got a new job, which is super exciting. Obviously I'm still doing my online coaching and I'm still prioritising my online coaching. But I don't know if you remember me telling you that I got a job in a riderwear gym. So I've actually got a new job. I don't work at the riderwear gym anymore. Nothing personal. It just wasn't what I kind of wanted out of a job, basically. So I've got a new job working in a different gym and I'm actually going to be PTing. Like, I'm actually being hired as a personal trainer, which is so exciting. They seem really nice and yeah, I should start in the next week or so. But I quit the gym that I was working at, hence why this week I'm actually able to train loads and I'm able to do loads of double sessions. Like, this isn't a normal week for me, by the way. Obviously I do train pretty much every single day, but the double sessions, like today I wouldn't have been allowed to do a double session if I had my other job. So I'm kind of just having a week off in between jobs. I'm just in between jobs. Obviously, I'm still doing my online coaching, but you know, that's not really a full-time job at the moment. It's around part-time, so I still work. I still have my full working days. So Sunday, Monday are my full working days. And then I do a couple of hours like throughout the week of like client messages, content, reprogramming and things like that throughout the week. But I don't really have set hours for that, so I can just kind of work around anything else that I get. Just thought I'd update you guys in case you were interested. I'm gonna go eat this, have a shower, pick up Jake, and then I'm coming back for a nap.
Let's go, lad. Let's go.
Come on, dig. Dig.
10 seconds.
Come on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello guys, it is Friday afternoon and I've just got back from having my hair done. If you remember my black bob days, which to be honest I am quite sad to be parting ways with my black bob, but I just can't be bothered to keep up with it all the time. Like, I had to do my roots like every 6 weeks, and then you have to get it cut as well to maintain the bob. And since December, I've been growing out my bob, so my roots were awful. The ends were still really, really dark. The roots were coming through really bad, and then the mid bit was like reddish, and then the ends were like really dark. So I just went to the salon, got it lightened up a little bit. Nothing crazy, but I think it looks quite nice. I just wanted something that was a bit more closer to my natural colour. And I think it looks quite nice. So I'm still trying to grow it out. I'm still very tempted to get my bob. So this is only temporary, just while I'm trying to grow it a little bit and bring it back to my natural colour. I might very well get the bob again, because I just feel like my hair is so thin. Why does my earring keep falling out? My hair is so thin and it takes forever to grow, so I can never just, I've never got like a nice hairstyle, if you know what I mean. And I feel like the bob is like a bit of a statement, so I might get the bob back one day, but at the moment I'm just letting my hair grow. But this is it, first time having my hair done in like forever. And I think it looks quite nice actually. It's very close to my natural colour. Tomorrow I'm going straight to sparring, so it's going to go straight up, and it's just going to be an absolute frizz ball again tomorrow. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I also went to the gym and did my last S&C session this morning before I went to the hair salon. I did the strength side of things, then I did some plyometrics, and then I did some assault bike sprints. Tell me why I actually enjoyed the assault bike sprints. Because they were only 8 seconds on, 52 seconds off, times 8, so 8 minutes in total. So they were really, really short. But I actually really enjoyed them, which is literally the first time ever that it's happened. But that was my last S&C session for the week. I didn't film it, unfortunately, because I was in a rush because I had to leave to get to my appointment. But one more session tomorrow, which is sparring, and then I'll be pretty much done for the week. Good morning guys, it's Sunday morning. I've just got off a call with one of my clients. I absolutely love speaking to my clients on the phone. I get such a buzz off it because all of my clients are just so amazing and I just absolutely love speaking to them. My client who I just spoke to, she's just got back off a 2-week holiday and she's going into fight camp. So we're kind of working towards the same thing at the moment. We're both in fight camp, and yeah, it was just a really good call, and I just love speaking to my clients on the phone because I get such like a little buzz off it. Also, look at my elbow from when I did pads the other day. You don't even want to see my legs. My legs are absolutely covered in bruises as well. Anyway, yeah, just to wrap up the week, I had a really good week of training. First kind of unofficial week of fight camp. Really good. I got all my sessions in, and I even had my period this week as well, and I didn't let it, I think the timing of it was just really well, that it didn't actually interfere with my training at all. So I'm really happy with how the week's gone. Definitely ready to get back into it. Well, not get back into it, but I'm definitely ready to push a little bit harder next week, specifically with like the sprints and things like that. I did push hard last week, and I did do 2 sprint sessions, which is more than I usually do, so we're winning already. But I'm definitely ready to push a little bit harder in it, because I could definitely feel, when I did my second set of sprints, I could definitely feel that I had a little bit more to give. But it was the first time of doing the sprints in a while, and you know, I get a little bit anxious when I do stuff like that because of my heart. So I just wanted to push slowly and just to see how I coped with it, basically. And it was fine. 3 more weeks of training, and then I'm off to Thailand, which is super exciting, just for 10 days. But yeah, anyway, so week 1 officially done. I don't actually know how long it is until the interclub. I think it's like 7 weeks. I want to say it's like 7 weeks, but I could be wrong. So I'm going to try and vlog each week as like a mini fight camp diaries again, kind of similar to what I did before, but obviously it's not going to be as intense because I'm not living in Thailand. And when I did my fight camp in Thailand, obviously that was for an actual fight, like a proper fight with like no shin guards, no head guard, no protective gear at all, whereas this is obviously an interclub with shin guards and things like that, so very different. But I'm still going to document it because, like I said, I am treating this like essentially like a fight camp. So I'm going to document as much as I can. I'm very thankful that I'm not going to be training as intense as I was in Thailand. Like when I did my fight camp last time in Thailand, I did the whole 12-week fight camp and it was absolutely brutal. I was training like 4 or 5 hours a day. I would be driving home from training, and Jake's my S&C coach, so he would turn the bike around and be like, we're going to do hill sprints, and I would have to do hill sprints after doing 4 hours of Muay Thai training. in the 40-degree heat. There was literally no break ever. It was the most brutal thing that I've ever done. So I'm so glad it's not going to be as intense as that. Obviously it's still going to be intense. I'm still going to be training hard. I'm still going to be doing lots of Muay Thai, lots of sparring, and lots of strength and conditioning as well, but I'm just not going to be training for like 5 hours a day, thank God, because oh my God, I don't know if I'd ever be able to do that again. We'll see how this mini fight camp goes. Just about to go out for breakfast with Jake, and then I've got to come back and do a lot of work because Sunday and Mondays are my very busy days with my coaching. So yeah, going to end the video here. So thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I'm sorry if I've been waffling on for too long. I'm not a very good storyteller, so I do tend to just lose my train of thought and just talk, and then I probably just end up I'm doing it again. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.